this Vermont or heaven? It's Vlogmas year 11.
Good morning, day 19. I honestly woke up so anxious today. I had to do like a whole meditation and my tummy was just in shambles. And I think that I'm just, anxious because of work and stuff like that. But I actually have a work call like right now. So I'm gonna get on, talk to my management team. They're not worried about, me asking for an extension with a brand. And we're just gonna talk about what to do next. But I feel a little less anxious after my meditation. And in about a half hour, our neighbor is gonna come over and learn the ropes of taking care of the pigs for when we're away for the holidays. So I'm gonna be on a call for that, and then Finley's gonna kind of like show him the ropes, but I'll probably go out there later if he's still here by the time I get off my call. Okay, just wanted to say good morning. Love ya.
Meanwhile.
Okay, here's my prediction for y'all. 2 days, I will have a sufficient pig fence for my pigs while we're out of town. One of the reasons I haven't built any sort of fence so far is because I've not been able to think of a good way to do it. And I've had a few ideas and I'm like, I think that would work, but they're all like a lot of work. So I've been trying to come up with something that's just simpler, basically, especially since I don't even know if it's gonna be permanent and yada yada. Like I basically, I'm sure I'm gonna change it. That all changed that fateful day. The roofers came and took off our old roof. So we had all those panels left down out front from the garage, and they're just massive corrugated metal roofing panels. So some are probably like 16, 20 feet long or something like that. So I'm still working out the details. Like at first I was like, I'll get some pressure treated lumber, some 4x4s, maybe 2x6s, 4x4s is the posts, and then like put the 2x6 on the outside, like on corners and stuff, and just on the outside face to kind of give some squeeze pressure. The problem is I can't go into the ground. Like there are areas where I could put a post in to some degree, but there's so many spots where the bedrock is like 2 millimeters below the dirt, and I can't do anything about it aside from bust my ass with a pickaxe. So what I can do is I can make a fence monolithic and extremely heavy because it's monolithic. So if I can connect all these corrugated metal sheets and wood and whatever into a monolithic structure, like if you wanted to like lift one of the panels, you'd have to be lifting the weight of like literally the entire fence because it's all held together, pretty tautly with screws and stuff like that. I think that between that being quite difficult slash hopefully even impossible for them, and just lack of desire to escape, between those two things I feel quite confident that they'll stick around. My biggest issue right now is that those they're square, they're straight corrugated metal panels, and the ground is not straight, and I can't really dig very easily. So say that the ground dips like that there, but the panel needs to run across the whole thing. Like now I have this huge gap down here that the pigs could go under unless I fill it out, or I'd have to dig out either side of it to get the whole panel to drop lower. I do have different length panels because different parts of the roof are different lengths, so I do have some variation to work with there. But yeah, I feel pretty optimistic about it, and in the long run I definitely want to keep them. I mean, I'd like to not have them fenced in, like have to stay within a specific pasture, but I would like at least like a deterrent fence like in the middle of our property, because they can just be a pain in the ass, like when I'm trying to get some work done, or like when a delivery person's coming or something like that. So it'd be nice to have a little deterrent from them coming to that side of things. Maybe what that'll end up into is just like basically pasturing off like half the property or something. They don't go into the woods back there really, so that's why I'm like, if I don't need a fence back there, I don't need one. But it may make sense to just put one anyways. Could be pretty anyways, and depending on what decisions we make with future farm animals, there's a good chance that future animals will get, regardless of the pigs, will need fencing. So, we'll need to have it anyways. So, that's where I'm at. Anything to say, Peachy? In English, please. I believe that translates to... Feed me! Come on, if you're funny looking. If you love eating everything in your food mix but alfalfa pellets, come on. Oh, look at that, it's both of you. Oh God, this is probably the shakiest thought ever. Don't knock it over, please. Yay, he hogs. That's really hard to do all one-handed. Peach, I love the new hairdo, but I don't know about your extensions, be sure. So I don't know if this looks like much or not, but it's a lot. You know, they're just thin sheets of metal, so stacked this high is a lot of sheets. You can see at the end here to some degree. I haven't measured the length, but I could do quite a large space. Since I'm basically trying to keep this easy, what would mean easy for me right now is flat or at least consistent grade. So, I mean, it's fine if it's a hill as long as it stays at one steady incline. But there's not an overabundance of that, particularly down here around their house. This whole area over here, you know, has quite a nice section for that. It gets pretty tumultuous over by this tree, and then there are sheds over there where I'm gonna have the fencing connect. So little to think about here, but Larry's got something to say about getting back inside. So.
Okay, call went well. It's always good to talk to my team. Oh, love them, they're great. So we were just talking about like before they go out of office, you know, for the holidays and all of that, what we can do in the meantime with just like following up with brands, because a lot of brands at this point have like checked out for the season, they said, which is fine. We're just tying up some loose ends on one last campaign. And then we did talk about like a couple of leads for the new year, but if that becomes anything, that will be in Q1 of next year, you know, and we'll talk about that then. But yeah, it's always good to talk to them. But now I'm really hungry, so I think I'm gonna go eat my avocado bread. I have a midwife appointment today at 3:30, and then other than that, it's just kind of easy living. My neighbor is over now learning the ropes of the piggies, so I might go out and just like see him and talk to him really quick. And I also need to get my vlog up, but I can do that in the next like 45 minutes. We're getting rid of our fugly extra layer of carpet. Good boy, Larry. He said, "You're taking that thing away?" Thank God, my toenails keep getting caught in that thing and I hate it. Rue's gonna have you roll her up in there, actually. No, we're not gonna play and pretend like we're in the movie room. Rue. Wow, beautiful. So much better already. Heave, my man. Bye, ugly carpet.
Just using my little mini vacuum to do a little miniature vacuuming. Boom!
Hello, folks. I'm doing a little computer work right now, but while I'm doing so, I figure I can multitask and talk to you. I'm gonna have to leave the house in about 10 minutes, and I did just do a very light chop of my bangs with literal eyebrow scissors. So they're just probably less than a centimeter than, you know, how long they were before. But I just needed them to not be in my eyes as much. And I'm just gonna use those little tiny eyebrow scissors to cut them until I find my actual hair cutting scissors. So that's a little update for you. Also, our neighbor Ron came by to check out the pigs and meet them and just to like hear all the ropes and stuff. But we do still have like some things to get in order, obviously. Finley left to go get snow tires on the truck and then also go get more pig food, and I'm pretty sure get like more building supplies. I think he's gonna go to the hardware store. I feel like every time he goes into town, he just goes to the hardware store, so he'll probably be doing that. But yeah, Ron came by and it was just so great to talk to him. Honestly, I just love the fact that all of our neighbors around here just have great stories to tell. Like every time that they come over, I just hear about all these stories and I love listening, because that's such a nice part about like actually knowing your neighbors. Like when I used to live in LA, I didn't actually know my neighbors. A lot of the people who lived around me were it's a transient city, you know? People are coming and going and you're not really like making that many friends with the people in your building. So just having really good people around our land here is awesome. And we had really good neighbors. We've just been blessed with good neighbors no matter where we go. But in Oregon, you know, Olya and John and Steve, oh, I just loved them so much. And they taught us so much about like being neighborly. So yeah, it was nice to chat with him. I've met him before actually, but it was just nice to have him like actually come over to the property since we've been here and, you know, just see the piggies and talk about life and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So it was a good morning for sure. I had my avocado bread. I've also been working on a little project on my laptop. I'm feeling a little bit less stressed than I was last night because I successfully did a good thing. So I'm just trying to like put some, I don't know, finishing touches on this, and then I need to film this brand video tonight and get it in the morning, because my deadline is basically the 23rd or 24th of like a live date. So normally brands will ask for 3 to 4 days for review, and that's, you know, not including weekends. So having the extension was like making me anxious, but my management team, like I said this morning, they weren't worried about it. They were just like, as stress-free as you can make it, just try to make the deadline. So I was like, okay. I'm still listening to A Court of Silver Flames. I'm gonna try to finish this series before the end of the year. That's my tentative goal. But hey, you never know. I got a lot of things to do by the end of the year, honey. But no, I think that I could do it. I'm already in part 2 of the first book, and it's only been like a day or so that I've been listening. Anyway, I have my nuts. I always have my nuts. Oh my God, I'm low. Oh well, that's enough for me. I'm not gonna be very long, but I'm going to my midwife appointment for 17 weeks. It's not for 17 weeks, it's just my monthly midwife checkup. But some of you may be like, what the hell? Didn't you go see the midwife on Friday? Yes, that's my home birthing midwife. And I'm going to the OBGYN/midwifery at the hospital, which is where I've been getting my intermittent care. And well, I guess I only have 3 more weeks of getting care there because I'm gonna stop going after my 20-week ultrasound and like anatomy scan or whatever. And then I'll just switch over completely to my home birthing midwives and stuff, which will be nice just to have like one streamlined place to ask all of my questions to rather than doing like double appointments at the hospital and stuff. But they've been chill while I've been going there. And my friend Keegan works at the front desk, so that's a sleigh. Anyway, gonna go see her, check in, do all my things, have my appointment, and head on my merry way. All right. Love ya. Well, here I am at the hospital. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed that I'm wearing the exact same thing that I was wearing yesterday. I like this sweater a lot. I haven't worn it yet this season until, well, yesterday. But sometimes when I wear clothes, well, all the time when I wear clothes, 2 days in a row, it's just because I didn't get enough wear and tear out of them the first day. I guess I should go inside. The last time that I came here and talked to you guys in the car for a while, like leading up to my appointment, I went in and they pretty much, you know, gave me the paperwork, and I never want to fill out the paperwork rushed. I always do that. So I'm gonna go in, take one big chug, and I already finished my damn nuts. I didn't even feel hungry when I was leaving, but I'm always hungry. Who am I kidding?
Later.
Oh. That was loud as hell, Kaylani. I haven't listened to Kaylani in so long. Sweet Sexy Savage just came on from my iTunes, or Apple Music. Who calls it iTunes anymore? My appointment was good, swift. Got out of there by 4 p.m. and my appointment was at 3:30. It was nice to see Keegan and chat about all of the things. I know she watches the vlogs. I don't know if she watches Vlogmas though. So if you're watching this, Keegan, hey girl. No, I know she watches Vlogmas. I've seen some of her comments. Anyway, I was having a moment in there because I realized, wow, this is my last appointment here, like my midwifery appointment at the hospital, because radiology for my like anatomy scan, ultrasound or whatever that I'm having here, that's a completely different branch. That's not like the midwives. So yeah, I was talking to the midwife being like, wow, hello, nice to meet you, and also goodbye, because I'm switching my care. But they've been really cool and chill. And I also got a little form today, and that grants me permission for my dentist to do x-rays, because you're not supposed to like do x-rays, I guess, when you're pregnant, and or you can, but you just like need to get permission first and like notify whatever your primary care. So I got a letter for that today, and they just said I have to wear like double aprons, you know, when I get the scan done around my teethers, because they think that I got some cavities up in there. We'll see. I'm gonna head home. Hey y'all, it's been a little while since I got back home, but Finley and I got back home around the same time as each other, because he went to go get snow tires on the truck and also run some errands, and then I got back like literally 2 minutes before him. And so when he pulled down the driveway, I was like, oh hell yeah. And he gave me a little sweetie, so I'm gonna go get it out of the fridge for you. He bought me a little, I guess it's like an eggnog cheesecake slice or something like that. But I figured, let's freaking try this bad boy. Ooh, she looks delectable. I'm not gonna eat all of it, I'm just gonna have a little bit. Wow. Wow, this is very good. I don't normally like eggnog very much, but I love a good cheesecake. I love a good graham cracker crust. You know me. I don't know where you found this bad boy, probably at some country store. Delectable. All right, I'm about to film some sponsored content, but before I do that, let's check. Oh, it's a caramel day. And I'm going to eat it the caramel way. Bon appetit. All right guys, after a couple of hours of filming and editing, I have finally exported my brand deal. Woohoo! So it's gonna go in for submission in the morning. I just feel so proud of myself that like everything turned out exactly as I wanted it. And this is your warning ahead of time to really hype me up on this dedicated video for this brand, when you do see it, it will be a full episode of Vlogmas, and I'm really excited about it and really proud of it. It just like, can't believe that this company wanted to work with me. So if when you see it, you're like, what the hell? This wasn't a full vlog, a day in her life. This is why, okay? This is the explanation, is because I wanted this video to go up on either a travel day or a day that I will be specifically not filming because I'll be with Finley's family and I don't film with them. So I'm just gonna be enjoying myself whenever this video goes up. Either I'll be in the car or I will be hanging with family. So you guys will know when you see the video. Just wanted to say that ahead of time. But it's only 8:30 now that I've finished all of this, and I'm just waiting for it to export, and then I'm gonna upload it and submit it and stuff like that to the brand. But while I'm waiting on that, let's wrap some presents, and I'm gonna hook y'all on up to the tripod, and we need to get to wrapping because I have a lot to do. So many gifts. All right, let's get cracking and let's get wrapping, y'all. I got lots of things to wrap today, mostly stuff for Finley because he's upstairs working on the bedroom right now, and I'm like, now's the time. So let's just do it. Hi, Rue. You're gonna help me with wrapping? So I don't know if all of you do this, but I keep a little note in my phone of all of the gifts that I'm giving this year, and then I like cross through them when I've already bought the present. And I'm pretty sure all of Lindsay and Jared's gifts have been sent to their house and are there ready for them. Same with my brother. But since we're gonna see my mom and dad in the new year, I will be wrapping those presents as well, preferably tonight. And also what's helpful about keeping a little list is I divide by Finley Christmas and Finley birthday. Because his birthday is on the 30th of December, so just 5 days after Christmas, honey, I'm giving gifts again. So I'm doing 4 for Christmas, 4 for birthday. I think that's fine, but I'm gonna start wrapping, starting off with these bad boys that he has been asking for since he lost his pair of rainbows at a party in, I think it was 2021 in the summer. We were at an outdoor party and he was wearing his rainbows and he took them off, and then in the morning they were gone, like somebody had left with them because we had like stayed in camp the night and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap these for him. I think that I'll put these in like some kind of a shoe box because they came in just like a plastic package. All right, I grabbed a couple of boxes and I'm ready to get packing. I put them in this box, but I think I need a little more fluff added on top. So I'm just gonna grab a bunch of paper and stuff it in. I am gonna use some tape to reseal the boxes, but for the most part, I just wrap with string or ribbon. I do have one larger piece of wrapping paper as well that I saved from last year, which may actually be the perfect size for this box. Okay, she almost makes it, but I just feel like this is the best use for this piece of wrapping paper. So I'm gonna use it. And honestly, honey, I'm gonna tape it down. I'm a little concerned at the lack of paper, and then we'll have to go and find the string somewhere. I think Finley took it upstairs to his construction zone. I guess I could just wrap this one with tape since it is deranged looking. Finley doesn't care if I run out of wrapping paper on his present and there's a little bald spot at the back. He loves me either way. Oh Lord, I didn't realize that this reused piece had a little bit of a tape mark. I guess that's the consequence of using paper from a couple seasons ago. Luckily, honey, I can just put a gift label right over that bad boy. This also needs like a red ribbon. That's what I'm feeling. We'll see how crazy I get. Just a simple to Finley from Meg. God, he's hammering. Put that one front and center since it's kind of funky and fun. We're finally wrapping Delilah's earmuffs. This also is a bit of a large box for them, but I don't have a smaller box, so I'm just gonna add some more fluff too. Oh, that's the perfect amount of fluff. Where are you guys at with your wrapping? Are you last minute wrappers? Please comment down below. Finley is certainly a last minute wrapper, like either night before, you know, on Christmas Eve, or like morning of Christmas. And you know what I say to that, honey. Could never be me. I don't want to walk all the way up the stairs to get this string from Finley, so I'm gonna use a little tape, honey. Don't cancel me. I'm pregnant and my back hurts. Okay, that's my excuse. Oh, you know what? I do have nice yellow ribbon though. The ribbon might be better. It's like thicker. So I'll do that on the next one. Or I'll just tie a nice little ribbon on this after. Now that it's the final week of Vlogmas, I'm like, what haven't we done that you guys want to see? Please comment down below. If you have any more ideas and you're like, I thought you would do this year and you didn't even show it, please let me know. I think we're gonna have a shopping day on Friday Finley and I like go out on the town and try to, you know, go to some more local like Vermont stores. I never know how much ribbon to get out, so I hope that this is enough, and also hope that it's not too much. It was the perfect amount. Now that is what I call luxury. You looking for your presents, Rue? Nothing for you under the tree yet. Yeah. Sorry. This is very cute. So for Delilah, instead of writing Delilah, I put to Debop because sometimes her family calls her that. And instead of from Meghan, I put from Meg Drop Soup. Like egg drop soup. Oh, that is funny. Hope I get some laughs this year, right, Rue? It's gonna be a little hard for me to wrap presents with you on my lap, but I'll try. Okay, what's next? And she's gone. All right, this present for Finley, I want to check on and make sure it's super cute. So far, so slay. It came in its own little protective package. He asked for a real-life wallet. He only uses a money clip, and it's insane. It like completely degrades all of his cards because you're not supposed to put cards in a money clip. So I got him one off Etsy. It's cute. Perfect. Love it. Smells really nice too. Well, this is better than I could have ever imagined. Etsy has amazing custom leather works. So easily engravable and just awesome. Awesome blossom. Let's wrap it. I wish that while I'm sitting on the floor, I could have some back support, you know? Just like something to lean on. Lean on me, brutal. When you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, Missy Roo Roo, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Well, what day of the week is it? When this video is gonna go up, it's gonna be Wednesday. Comment some good news down below. It's Good News Wednesday. Put in your good news below. My good news is that I have another friend pregnant. Yep. And I'm not naming names. I have to watch Kendall Ray's new documentary tonight. Just remembered it came out today. Her new documentary, 530 Days. Perfect. Except I am gonna try to put a little some on here, a little spice. Simple, elegant, and cute. What's next? I might start wrapping some of Finley's birthday presents as well and putting them under the tree just because he's busy, so let's just share all of it. Y'all are gonna love this. Ladies and gentlemen, his very own Pokemon Piplup Squishmallow. Oh, I'm not even gonna take him out of his packaging or anything like that. I'm just gonna lay him down in there. I just wanted to get good looksies at him, you know? These ends don't even meet. Even with my little extendo paper, it's barely enough. Extendo clip, extendo roll. When your girl leave me, she need the hair salon. I used to listen to that song all the time. What song is that? Birthday song by 2 Chainz. Well, let's put it on. It's definitely on my birthday playlist. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hump. Ugh, I forgot Kanye West was on this song. Turn it off. I've heard enough. That's all I needed was a little 2 Chainz pick me up. I might need to change locations, get a little back support and a chair somewhere because my back be hurting way too bad right now. But that is a side effect of pregnancy. So it's not just my bad posture.
Here's the worst shot you're gonna have ever seen. Wait, oh, this one's so easy. Wow, that looks so easy that time. Doing a little Pokemon preview because I'm gonna show y'all some progress upstairs. Meows. The talking cat, the only Pokemon Meowth can talk, right? Onyx. He's been places, trust me. Dancer, oh my God, look, it's Meg. That's so cool. I've never got my wife before. It's even holographic. It says, draw 2 cards. If Meghan is your wife, you're the coolest person ever. Wow, awesome card. All right, y'all ready for my big reveal here? So awesome. So I'm really stoked with it. This little half moon by the window, I love the idea, and I think the execution is gonna be really nice once it's all said and done. This arch entryway to the closet, I would say is definitely oversized. It looks more like it belongs between like a living room and kitchen or something like that, but it's not gonna hurt anything. Well, it's really hard to do circles, so I mean, I knew it would be hard, but there was no surprises there. It was. But yeah, honestly, I really didn't have too much to say. I just wanted to show what I've done. So there we go. This is it from the closet side. There's gonna be plenty of room in here proportionally. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like, what I'm so proud of with this room. Oh, God, I was just standing here where the bathroom door is behind me, and that's the entry point right there. So I'll flip the camera around. You know, that's where you get this shot here. But I was thinking about how unbelievably boring the room was comparatively. Now we've got like different vertical dimensions, different horizontal dimensions, slopes, right angles, exposed beam, different materials of drywall compared to the tongue and groove, and different colors and different shapes. All these straight lines compared to these curves. I think the lighting will be shared between the spaces really nicely. So I'm pretty much just thrilled on how this vision, I guess, is coming together, because it's pretty much as cool as I thought it would be. Or, I mean, I like it as much as I thought it would, I should say.
All right, folks, it's like midnight now, and I'm gonna hit the friggin' hay because I'm just, one, really, really cold, and I just want to cuddle up under all of the blankets, and two, I'm really, really tired. And I've just been feeling a little bit weird since I wrapped the presents. Like, my body just feels weird and depleted and strange, so I'm just gonna hit the hay. And I know that I told myself that I would never do this again, but I'm doing it. I'm going to bed before I finished editing this video. I edited up until like the 15-minute or so mark as of this point, but I'm just gonna finish the rest in the morning because I finished all my brand work, so I don't have to like wake up and do that, you know. But if you would like to support me on Patreon, the link is here, and I'll just see you guys in the morning for Vlogmas Day 2020. I can't believe it. Stay smiling. Bye, y'all.